Ladies and gentlemen, imagine waking up 1 year from today, standing in front of the mirror and seeing a completely different person, stronger, wiser, more fulfilled. What if I told you that the only thing standing between who you are now and who you could be is a set of rules, not restrictions, but powerful principles that will transform every area of your life? Change is inevitable, but transformation is intentional. Every day, the world around us shifts. Technology advances, trends evolve, and time moves forward. Yet, despite this constant motion, many people find themselves stuck, unable to move beyond their current circumstances. Why? Because change happens through us, but transformation happens through us. Transformation is not about waiting for life to improve. It is about taking deliberate steps to improve ourselves. It is a process of becoming, a journey of evolving into the person we were meant to be. The greatest mistake people make is believing that transformation is automatic. They think that just because a new year arrives, a new version of themselves will emerge. But the truth is, the calendar doesn't change you. Your choices do. Transformation begins with a decision to grow, to challenge your limitations, to break old habits, and to embrace new disciplines. It requires looking beyond where you are and seeing where you could be. It demands an unshakable commitment to becoming more, to striving for excellence, and to pushing beyond the boundaries of comfort. True transformation does not happen overnight. It is not a single moment of enlightenment, but a series of consistent actions taken over time. It is the small, intentional changes that create the biggest impact. Every successful person, every great leader, and every individual who has left a lasting legacy has one thing in common. They made transformation a priority. They refused to remain stagnant. They understood that growth is not a luxury, it is a necessity. Transformation is not just about personal success. It is about purpose. When you transform, you do not just change your life, you change the lives of those around you. You become an inspiration, a beacon of hope, a source of motivation for others who are struggling to break free from their limitations. Your transformation creates a ripple effect, influencing your family, friends, and even your community. But transformation is not easy. It demands sacrifice. It requires you to let go of old mindsets, unhealthy relationships, and limiting beliefs. It asks you to step into the unknown, to take risks, and to trust in the process, even when you cannot see immediate results. It is uncomfortable, sometimes painful, but always worth it. The power of transformation lies in your hands. No one else can do it for you. No one else can make the decision to rise, to evolve, and to step into the life you were destined for. The question is not whether transformation is possible. The question is whether you are willing to embrace it. If you want 2025 to be different, if you want to see a radical shift in your life, then now is the time to take action. Transformation is a choice, and the choice is yours to make. Will you remain the same? Or will you rise to become the person you were always meant to be? Your mind is the control center of your life. Everything you do, every decision you make, and every result you experience is a direct reflection of your mindset. The way you think shapes the way you live. If you believe in limitations, you will live a limited life. If you believe in possibilities, you will create opportunities. This is why mindset is the foundation of transformation. You cannot change your life without first changing your thinking. Most people remain stuck not because of their circumstances, but because of their mindset. They have been conditioned to think small, to doubt themselves, and to settle for less than they are capable of achieving. They carry mental barriers that were placed on them by their upbringing, society, or past failures. These mental barriers become invisible prisons, restricting their growth and potential. They tell themselves, I am not smart enough, I don't have the resources, or I could never achieve that. These thoughts become their reality, and they remain trapped in the same cycles year after year. The good news is that mindset is not fixed. It can be changed. Just as you train your body through exercise, you can train your mind to think differently. You can reprogram the way you see yourself, your abilities, and the world around you. The first step is awareness. You must recognize the negative thoughts that hold you back. Pay attention to the inner dialogue that runs through your mind daily. If it is filled with doubt, fear, and self-criticism, you must replace it with thoughts of confidence, belief, and self-empowerment. Your mindset determines how you respond to challenges. Life is full of obstacles, but the difference between those who succeed and those who fail is not talent or luck. It is perspective. A fixed mindset sees failure as the end, while a growth mindset sees failure as a lesson. A negative mindset sees obstacles as roadblocks, while a strong mindset sees them as stepping stones. The way you interpret setbacks determines whether you give up or push forward. Yeah. Mindset is also the key to resilience. There will be moments when things do not go as planned. There will be disappointments, rejections, and difficulties. But if your mind is strong, nothing can break you. You will see every challenge as an opportunity to grow, every loss as a lesson, and every setback as a setup for a comeback. The environment you expose your mind to also matters. What you read, what you watch, and the people you surround yourself with all shape your thinking. If you constantly consume negativity, you will develop a negative mindset. But if you fill your mind with wisdom, inspiration, and knowledge, you will develop a mindset that empowers you. Your mindset is the starting point of all success. If you want to transform your life in 2025, begin by transforming your thoughts. Train your mind to see possibilities, embrace challenges, and believe in your potential. Because once your mind is transformed, your life will follow. Life without purpose is like a ship without a compass, drifting aimlessly with no clear direction. Many people wake up every day feeling lost, going through the motions of life without a deeper sense of meaning. They follow routines, chase temporary pleasures, and seek validation from others, yet they still feel unfulfilled. The reason is simple: they are not living with purpose. Purpose is what gives life true significance. It is the force that fuels passion, ignites dreams, and provides a reason to keep moving forward, even in the face of adversity. When you live with purpose, you no longer waste time on things that do not matter. You become intentional about how you spend your days because you understand that life is not infinite. Every moment counts. And you begin to prioritize what truly aligns with your destiny. Purpose gives you clarity. It eliminates distractions and focuses your energy on what is meaningful. Instead of chasing everything, you focus on what aligns with your values, talents, and vision. One of the greatest tragedies in life is not death, but living without knowing why you were born. Every person is created with a unique set of gifts, abilities, and experiences that equip them to contribute something valuable to the world. However, too many people ignore this inner calling because they are afraid of failure, uncertain of the path, or too distracted by societal expectations. They conform to what others expect instead of pursuing what sets their soul on fire. But true fulfillment does not come from pleasing others. It comes from living in alignment with your true purpose. Purpose is what separates high achievers from those who settle for mediocrity. The most successful and influential people in history were not necessarily the most talented, but they were the most purpose-driven. They had a mission greater than themselves, and they were willing to dedicate their lives to that mission. Purpose gives you resilience because when challenges arise, you don't quit. You keep pushing forward because you are not just working for money, status, or recognition. You are working towards something meaningful. Living with purpose also impacts those around you. When you operate in your calling, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage to pursue your passion gives others permission to follow their own dreams. Purpose is contagious. It creates a ripple effect that can transform communities, generations, and even the world. But it starts with one decision: the decision to no longer live passively, but to actively pursue what you were created to do. Discovering your purpose requires self-reflection. It requires asking deep questions. What am I passionate about? What problems do I feel called to solve? What do I do effortlessly that adds value to others? When you take the time to seek these answers, you begin to uncover the blueprint for your life. Once you find it, hold on to it, nurture it, and allow it to guide every decision you make. Because a life of purpose is not just a life well lived. It is a life that leaves a lasting legacy. Success is not the result of occasional bursts of effort, but of daily, disciplined actions that accumulate over time. Many people have dreams, but only a few achieve them, not because they lack talent or intelligence, but because they fail to develop the discipline necessary to stay committed. Discipline is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. It is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Without discipline, even the greatest ambitions remain unfulfilled. One of the biggest misconceptions about success is that it comes from motivation. People wait for inspiration to strike before they take action, but motivation is temporary. It fades. Discipline, on the other hand, is what keeps you moving forward, even when the excitement is gone. Successful individuals do not rely on how they feel in the moment. They have trained themselves to take action regardless of emotions. This is why the most accomplished people in the world follow strict routines. They understand that success is a result of habits, not feelings. Consistency is the companion of discipline. Doing something once will not change your life, but doing it every day will. The small decisions you make daily determine the quality of your future. If you consistently work on your goals, you will make progress. If you consistently procrastinate, you will remain stuck. Success is a process, not an event. The results may not always be immediate, but they are inevitable if you stay committed. It is not about making massive leaps in one day, but about taking small, steady steps every day. Discipline also requires sacrifice. It means choosing long-term success over short-term comfort. It means waking up early to work on your dreams while others are sleeping. It means saying no to distractions that do not serve your purpose. It means delaying gratification so that you can achieve something greater. Most people fail to reach their potential because they are unwilling to make these sacrifices. They choose convenience over commitment, entertainment over education, and pleasure over progress. But those who master discipline understand that temporary discomfort leads to lasting rewards. There will be days when you don't feel like putting in the effort. You will face obstacles, failures, and discouragement. But discipline is what keeps you moving forward. It builds resilience, strengthens character, and prepares you to handle success when it comes. The ability to stay committed, even in difficult times, is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who only dream about them. Mastering discipline and consistency is not about being perfect. It is about being persistent. You may have setbacks, but the key is to never quit. Start small, build habits, and remain consistent. Over time, the disciplined actions you take today will create the future you desire. The secret to transformation is not found in one big moment, but in the daily choices you make. Stay committed, stay consistent, and watch how your life begins to change. Fear and doubt are the greatest enemies of success. They keep people stuck, rob them of opportunities, and prevent them from stepping into their true potential. Fear whispers, "What if you fail?" Doubt asks, "Are you even good enough?" These voices hold many back from pursuing their dreams, trying new things, and taking the risks necessary for growth. But the truth is, fear and doubt are illusions. They only have power if you allow them to control your actions. Fear exists to protect us, but in many cases, it does more harm than good. It creates imaginary barriers that limit what we believe is possible. Some people fear failure so much that they never start. Others fear rejection, so they never speak up. Some fear change, so they remain stuck in situations that no longer serve them. But what if the very thing you fear is the key to your breakthrough? What if beyond that fear lies the success you have been waiting for? Doubt is equally destructive. It causes people to second-guess themselves, to believe they are not qualified, talented, or worthy enough to achieve great things. Many people allow doubt to convince them that they are not ready. But the truth is, no one ever feels fully ready. The most successful people in the world also experience fear and doubt, but the difference is they push through it. They take action even when they feel uncertain. They step forward despite the discomfort. The only way to conquer fear is to face it. Avoiding fear gives it more power. When you take action, fear loses its grip. If you are afraid to speak in public, speak. If you doubt your ability to succeed in business, start anyway. If you fear rejection, put yourself out there. With every step you take, fear weakens and confidence grows. The moment you challenge fear, you realize that it was never as powerful as it seemed. Doubt can be replaced with belief. The key is to change your internal dialogue. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," say, "I am capable and I will figure it out." Instead of thinking, "What if I fail?" ask yourself, "What if I succeed?" The words you speak to yourself shape your reality. If you constantly feed your mind with negative thoughts, you will create a negative life. But if you fill your mind with faith, courage, and confidence, you will unlock endless possibilities. Overcoming fear and doubt is not a one-time event. It is a daily practice. Every day you must choose faith over fear, action over hesitation, and courage over comfort. You will never eliminate fear completely, but you can learn to move forward in spite of it. The people who achieve greatness are not those who never feel fear. They are the ones who refuse to let fear stop them. If you want to transform your life in 2025, make the decision today to stop letting fear and doubt hold you back. Step forward, take risks, and trust that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. No one succeeds alone. Every great achievement in life is connected to relationships. Mentors who guide us, friends who support us, and networks that open doors of opportunity. The people you surround yourself with influence your thoughts, actions, and ultimately your destiny. If you want to transform your life in 2025, you must intentionally build strong, meaningful relationships that uplift, inspire, and challenge you to grow. Many people fail not because they lack talent or ambition, but because they are connected to the wrong people. Negative relationships drain energy, kill dreams, and breed doubt. If you spend time with people who complain, settle for mediocrity, or discourage ambition, you will eventually adopt the same mindset. On the other hand, if you surround yourself with visionaries, action takers, and people who push you toward excellence, you will rise to new levels. The key is to be intentional about who you allow into your inner circle. Relationships should add value, not drain it. Building strong relationships starts with giving. Too often, people approach relationships with the mindset of, what can I get? Instead of, what can I give? The strongest connections are formed through generosity, authenticity, and a genuine desire to help others succeed. When you become a person who adds value, whether through encouragement, support, or simply being present, you attract meaningful relationships. Relationships that take time and effort. It puts your attention. People are drawn to those who uplift and inspire them. Trust is the foundation of every great relationship. Whether in friendships, business partnerships, or family dynamics, trust is what keeps connections strong. This means being reliable, honest, and consistent. It means keeping your word, showing up when it matters, and treating others with respect. In a world where many relationships are built on convenience and selfish motives, genuine trust is rare and powerful. When people know they can count on you, they will invest in the relationship just as much as you do. Communication is another crucial element of strong relationships. Many conflicts and misunderstandings arise not from bad intentions, but from poor communication. Learning to listen actively, express thoughts clearly, and resolve disagreements with wisdom is essential for building deep connections. Instead of reacting impulsively, take the time to understand others. Ask questions, seek clarity, and always communicate with kindness and respect. Strong relationships are not built on perfection, but on understanding and mutual effort. Networking is also a powerful tool for transformation. The right connections can open doors that talent alone cannot. A single conversation with the right person can lead to life-changing opportunities. However, networking is not about collecting contacts. It is about building genuine relationships. Show interest in others, offer value, and cultivate relationships with sincerity. The more you invest in meaningful connections, the more opportunities will come your way. Commit to surrounding yourself with people who inspire growth, challenge you to be better, and genuinely support your journey. Let go of toxic relationships. Be intentional in building new ones and invest in the connections that matter. Strong relationships are the key to personal and professional transformation. When you build the right network, success becomes inevitable. Transformation is not a one-time event. It is a lifelong journey. The life you desire in 2025 will not happen by chance. It will happen by choice. It begins with understanding the power of transformation, taking control of your destiny, and making intentional changes that lead to growth. It requires developing the right mindset, because the way you think determines the way you live. Without the belief that you can change, you will remain stuck in the same patterns. Living a purpose-driven life is essential. When you discover your purpose, every action becomes meaningful, and you wake up each day with passion and direction. But purpose alone is not enough. You must master discipline and consistency, showing up every day, doing the necessary work, and staying committed even when motivation fades. Success is built on small, daily choices that compound over time. To truly transform, you must learn to overcome fear and doubt. Fear will always exist, but it should never control you. The greatest breakthroughs happen when you step outside your comfort zone and face your fears with courage. When you stop letting doubt hold you back, you unlock limitless possibilities. No transformation happens in isolation. Building strong relationships and connections is key. The people around you can either elevate you or limit you. Surround yourself with those who inspire, challenge, and support your growth. Invest in meaningful connections, and success will follow. Now, the decision is yours. Will you remain the same, making the same excuses, or will you rise to the challenge and step into the life you are meant to live? The time for transformation is now. You have the power to change your future, to elevate your potential, and to create a life of purpose, success, and fulfillment. Make 2025 the year you take action, the year you refuse to settle, and finally become the person you are always meant to be. The choice is in your hands. Will you take it?